Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on
who can keep it going as we're on.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it on the field. And remember when he had that championship with his arm and his legs.
The 34.
Into a game. Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. Throwing. It's Williams. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the, I would say, productive, finding the end zone. First down. Now Prescott. Too shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. Offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back. Cause here, 2nd down and long. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
A lot more than that here on 3rd down. Now. And under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in Week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. Yards and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Purdy now to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And a penalty for incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, flip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Niners at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this will create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
A second down throw for Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Now out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. They'll get this off to Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Niners will go on offense 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different?
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's got the first down. Yardage.
Runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. There, good enough to keep the drive moving. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this down to the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times, any step, just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 16. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Prescott to throw it. Left side to Lamb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Purdy. And this is hauled in by Matthews. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Purdy off the play fake. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Purdy. Staying on his feet, buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 11. 108 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
So it's 3rd and 1. The defense, they stack the box, and that's the problem. You break through that first level, there's no second level.
And most good running teams work against stacked defenses. They don't care if you have 6 in the box, 7 in the box, 8 in the box. It doesn't matter to them. Block people, give your running back a chance because it could pay off big as it just did there.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Eight yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Prescott, it's complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. There's Prescott. Well, this is caught by Williams. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
2nd down and 8. Purdy from the gun. Open man is Samuel, complete. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Niners are on their way to a 2-0 start. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them. Oh, Prescott stripped, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the deep.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. This is Samuel. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, it's obvious, but I can't help but say it here. It's never a good day when the opposing defense has more sacks than you have points. The win seems likely, but this defense is still playing for something here. They see that 0 on the scoreboard, and they don't want that to change.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Nick Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Brandon Ayuk.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, Prescott.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. He'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Lamb.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were in